Welcome. Welcome all to the channel. Ashe. Oh yeah, we barefacing there. Oh, John now. That tastes nice. Okay. As you can see, Spirit Source, but we're right over here. I had other things to do, okay? All right. And we are here. But let's see what this energy is talking about though. Because since I've been pulling cards upon rising, the Hierophant has showed up 3 times. I do have it here. And it's coming through the expression of the divine feminine. I am touched by my inner feminine. Okay? So, the Hierophant, I am with spirit in nature. The Hierophant's message is the embodiment. Bonsoir, my love. Seeks wisdom and finds sustenance for his soul in the solitude of wilderness. For many, the idea of going anywhere alone is abhorrent. By contrast, the Hierophant is eager to search out the divine stillness present in solitude and nature in order to be with his own thoughts, ideas, and inspirations. Okay. What do you do for downtime anyway? Okay, what do you do for downtime away from audio and visual mass media stimulation or input other than to sleep? Okay, there we go. Other than to sleep. Where are you? Do you spend much time in quiet of your own mind? Often the desire to be left or be alone is a call from the inner Hierophant. You heard that? Did you hear that? Okay. So some of you, I'm picking up on some of you who are triggered by moments of wanting to be alone. You're triggered by moments of wanting to be alone. You may have been in spaces where you weren't allowed to do that. And when I mean allowed to do this, you still do it, but there's other energies around you that are offended by your stillness and inner solitude or moments of inner solitude. Okay. So is a fascination with exploring nature more deeply as a witness to its wild order and slower pace. Does spirits or God dwelling in nature seem more alive and available to you? Does the thought of exposing yourself to extended periods of silence or solitude terrify or strike you as painfully boring? A calmness or anxiety about any of the above indicates the state of your Hierophant. A calmness or anxiety about any of the above indicates the state of your Hierophant. And here are the questions once again. What do you do for downtime away from audio and visual mass media stimulation or input other than to sleep? Do you spend much time in quiet of your own mind? Does spirit or God dwelling in nature seem more alive and available to you? Does the thought of exposing yourself to extended periods of silence or solitude terrify or strike you as painfully boring? So where are you in these energies? Because a calmness or anxiety about any of the above indicates the state of your Hierophant. To engage the essence of the Hierophant, here it goes. Nurture the desire to be alone or in silence, close to nature where possible, on a more regular basis. Perhaps this is easiest in your man cave, a city park, the beach, a forest, or desert. If not so easy to get out in a way, then just turn off the computer, TV, stereo, video game, put down any reading materials, and get committed in silence. As a first exploration, choose a length of time for a silent retreat, 5, 10, 15 minutes, an hour. This is not nap time. It's being quiet time. Doing easy movement, stretching, going for a walk is helpful. As you get more comfortable and curious, you might consider going on a vision quest retreat in nature. Do a partial day or even a 24-hour challenge. Some vision quest traditions call for up to 21 days and some even more. There are traditions that send you out naked with nothing. Others offer only a knife, and still others offer food and water rations. Pack as light as possible. This is a minimalist sojourn into nature with no extra gadgets or multimedia distractions. Take this opportunity to be free from people, pets, cell phones, internet, sex, drugs, or anything that numbs you out, alters your consciousness, or distracts you from simply being alone in nature. Be smart and safe. Know your wilderness skill level and prepare for that. Get permission if on private property or a permit for state wilderness or campground as required. Let someone know where you go in, when, and for how long. Contact them again when you return. If you have no backpacking or wilderness experience, then find a group or class or participate to develop the skills so you can do this solo in the future. You may even find a nature-based vision quest program to attend. Approach this as a meditative journey of listening and watching for the still quiet voice within and without while experiencing the coincidental, not necessarily coincidental, the still quiet voice within and without while experiencing the cues in the holy cathedral of nature. The statement is, or the affirmation, I am with spirit in nature. The Hierophant. This thing came out 3 times already today. In this deck, that was 1 and twice in the tarot. So I'm just going to place it here. Okay, so there's an image that's showing up over there. The elk god. But my thing is, the reason why I looked at this is because it's showing up in one vision that I'm looking at it. There's only one eye, and it's very similar to this. Shout out to Alana for joining the channel. Ashe, beloved. Welcome to Panthera Soul, Alana. Yes. Welcome. It's going to be quite a ride, honey. It's going to be quite a ride. Yes, Alana. Welcome. Welcome. We on the members only vibes over here because that members only section is about to be lit. Okay, we about to take it there because there's so much information that I'm willing to provide to the collective. But Source had a conversation with me, and I've been doing this for a minute now, and it's time to put that reciprocity back into what I've already been giving the collective. So, welcome, Alana. Appreciate you, Spirit Guides, ancestors. Appreciate you. All day, every day, you already know the vibes. Shame. It's members only situations going on here. That freebie stuff, I done put my mind, body, soul, and spirit into all this information that that freebie stuff is done and over with. But yes, y'all still see me here providing messages, but for this next level, it's for those who are willing to put that exchange forward because enough is enough, y'all. Enough is enough. There's really so many of us that provide messages, and people don't understand that most of us can't be in regular situations or mundane situations because of the energy we carry. However, we still have to take care of ourselves. You feel me? So that freebie shit, Done. As a matter of fact, the messages like this, it's only going to be for members only at some point. Because, some people come in here, can't even hit the thumbs up. That's, let me tell you something. In this age of Saturn, that's the type of time we in. That's the type of time we in. Sustenance. The reciprocity of sustenance. That's what it is. And that's something with me in general that, because as a Sagittarius, I can give. Some of y'all have had personal readings with me where I'll sit there and spend the entire day with you. Because that's the way I show my love for the gift that I have, because I know what it can do. It's done it for me. You feel me? So, yeah. Shout out to Alana once again. For real. Let's get back into, see, it's sitting right here because that's when I decided to go live. I said, wait a minute, this the third time it's coming out. So I want to pull on the energy here. I don't want to pull on the energy. What's the message source? Beloved ancestor spirit guides. Thank you for all the strength and courage that you have flown through my vessel to be able to relay these messages to the collective. And any evil eyes will be blinded. That's just what it is. That's just what it is. Yeah. Look at that. There you go. And Archangel Michael, always with me. Right here. Tell you. And I've been wearing him close. And I'm seeing the moves I'm making. You know? What's the energy here for the collective? Let me clear this out. I'll be doing more crystal ball messages as well. Those messages that I use, the crystal ball and other tools that I have to use, those are, I'll have them up when I go live. Everybody will be able to see, but to watch the replay, you'll have to be a member. And yes, we will be on Patreon soon, okay? And on Patreon as well, I'll be delivering messages for each zodiac sign. Because, oh, yeah. When you know your value, beloved, know your value. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to you know what I'm saying, to step forward in knowing your value. Take it from me. I've given so many handouts to people. And when I had to put my foot down, I got to see who they really were. They have nothing to say. They have no sustenance to their conversations anymore. It should give you the option to join on this, somewhere on the screen, beloved. Ashe, Amina. Gratitude for your energy exchange. I call energy exchange donations because that's what that is. So infinite fold to you, beloved. Thank you, Amina. Y'all, when I tell you that was my inner battle of doing things, and I don't even want to say charging for it. It's they constantly ask me, okay, so when you were taking certain courses, was it for free? When you went to certain seminars, there's been seminars that I paid $2,000 for. Well worth it. Well worth it. Because I know value. I know value when I see it. That's just me. That's just me. Jessica, beloved, I got you. Are you wanting a energy update? Because the energy update I will be doing once I get done with the collective message, Jessica. And gratitude to you, my love. Thank you for your energy exchange as well. Infinite fold to you. Ashe. Villanueva, I love it. I got you. We'll do an energy update for you once I get done with the collective messages. Okay, Mama? I got you. What's the energy here for the collective, beloved? And I do have the service that I will be providing for those of you that want to work with me on a weekly basis. And in those two packages that I have, one for 6 weeks, the other for 9 weeks, you will be learning or advancing, if you are already a tarot reader, advancing your skills in tarot. Okay. Which also ties into, when I speak of the advancement of tarot, you're going to have a clearer understanding of and overstanding and connection to the astrology and the planets and the cosmos. All right. Let's get it. Let's get it. What's the energy for the collective, beloved? Appreciation. I know. Yeah. Yeah. Appreciation. Look at this. Look at this, baby. Look at this. Appreciation, the garden, and the gate. This is y'all right here. And thank y'all for loving me the way y'all do. For real. Ooh. Who this masculine though? Hello. Excuse me. Excuse me. Who this though? The man holding the heart, 45. Big Aries energy, 4-5. Who this though? Some of you are in this space of solitude because you're appreciating your life that you've lived, because 15 is the devil card, but you're seeing, okay, this is for those of you who have stepped into this space of appreciating everything that you've experienced, yo. Everything. Because it's showing you who you are. You know what I'm saying? Do you have anything where I can work with you? That's what that service is for. That's exactly what that service is for. The 6 week, you can choose a 6 week program or the 9 week. That's exactly what that's for. Whatever it is that you want assistance with, but at the same time, I'm utilizing my skill and my abilities, ancient abilities, to help bring whatever that is out, so you can use whatever you think is a weakness as a power. Or whatever has been heavy on you, you're going to turn that around and develop that into your power. All right. So we have here appreciation, the garden, and the gate. When I tell you, I'm sitting here, because y'all normally see me with my brows and then so I said, you better sit your ass down right now and deliver this message. That you got it, shorty. You got it. Just can I get my coffee though? And then you get your coffee. But you go sit your ass down and deliver this message. That's it. Because the Virgo in me, listen, I got a moon in Virgo and the South Node in Virgo. My Lilith is in Virgo. So being a perfectionist is where I, delay myself in doing things too. But the more I wait, the more information I end up looking for. It just, you know what? This ain't even about me, y'all. This is for y'all, okay? Appreciation, choosing gratitude. This card shows a woman holding a single rose. Remember, over here, we've been smelling that rose for a minute now. She enjoys the scent and beauty of the single blossom, yet around and behind her are bramble bushes. She could be focusing on these, worried that she might get caught up in the prickly branches of difficulty. Instead, she's pausing to experience the blissing of this single flower. The sun is breaking through the clouds, shining on her choice and on the tiny buds waiting to open up. This card, upright as you all received it, is telling you that you have much to be grateful for. And as the flower bush behind a woman on the card, there is more to come that you can't yet see. Congratulate yourself for every moment that you choose appreciation. This decision shifts your consciousness from lack to value, and it's guaranteed to bring more worth and richness of life to you. Okay? Aw. Release it, baby. That's all you do. Those are the tears that were in the cells that had to be released. That's all. That full moon in Cancer, yeah, very beneficial to all of you in here. 327, which is a number I constantly see. Let me see. Let me go back to it here. Give me 1 second. And we're gonna go to the garden and the gate. 327. Royal steeds. Those are the horses. Okay. Well, they're here. The royal steeds are here. When I speak of the royal steeds, I'm speaking of horses in general, and horses are great for traveling through realms. Highly intuitive, strong. But it's also speaking of Chiron, I'm getting. Your deeply rooted wounds is where your power is. Behind all those tears, behind it being masked as sadness and grief, is where your greatest power is. That's why I set up that service that way. Because there's so much more for me to be able to do it to you one-on-one than in the collective. Because the collective, I can feel everybody's stuff. So, yeah. Whew. I love y'all. Affirmation for appreciation. I choose to see and appreciate the beauty and value around me. I increase my gratitude every day, and I am attracting even more to be grateful for. I choose to see and appreciate the beauty and value around me. I increase my gratitude every day. I am attracting even more to be grateful for. You can even write this down and just watch the universe supply you with that which you are attracting, that you are grateful for, and removing that which is not in gratitude of you and your essence. So that way you can continue to take your power back and receive the fragments of your soul that are being restored and given back onto you by you calling it back onto yourself. The garden and the gate speaks of abundant prosperity and staying safe. This card shows a peaceful young woman in a beautifully blossoming garden. More about the garden, huh? Wow. Okay. This card shows a peaceful young woman in a beautifully blossoming garden with colorful flowers all around. However, the gate to the road outside the garden is locked, while the girl wears a key on a chain around her neck. This card upright bodes well for the financial scene. In fact, there may be a lot of money or other personal pleasures coming your way at this time. This collective, that's y'all right there. Receive it, honey. In fact, there may be a lot of money and other personal pleasures coming your way at this time. But be aware, the choice to stay in the seeming security of this lovely garden may actually be motivated by a habit or a fear of the unknown. The beauty is enticing and worth enjoying, but you may not be giving your spirit the freedom to roam. While it's fine to amass a great deal of wealth, don't let it keep you from your karmic path or from living your truth. Now, the karmic path is where you learn that lesson to step into your dharma, your purpose. Your purpose is the knowledge and wisdom gained from your karmic path. All right? You have the choice to shift your focus, widen your spiritual perspective, and gain the world that is just outside your gate. It's time to expand, y'all. Look at all of this energy about the garden, and then you have the Hierophant and the gardens of gardens, the infinite gardens of nature. And then we have the message of the anima, asking you to take some time and do some personal research into the divine feminine and divine masculine. You can look into Carl Jung's work. Carl, C-A-R-L, Jung, J-U-N-G, his works for further information. There's a wealth of information for both the clinician and layman alike to learn practical application of these archetypes in one life. If you are a heart of machismo type of man, it may be some time to soften up a bit and practice an art form such as dance, yoga, music, poetry, and let your inner feminine out the cage. If you are on the gentler side of the masculine expression, some label as sensitive new age guy, we can just look at this as a saying man or guy, just view it as the masculine portion of yourself, which could be more so left brain way of being. All right. So this message is about ways to balance it out with the right side of the intuitive receptivity side of the brain. Okay. But if you're feeling that you're on a more sensitive side, it may be time to engage in boxing, martial arts, or competitive sport. Both the harder and softer masculine expressions are valid, and emotional maturity allows us to be fluid between them. Include some more purpose discovery or re-evaluation in this exploration. The animal within is there to assure the conscious masculine is emotionally mature and effective in purpose. Be touched by your inner feminine, which can also help you to get out of whatever fear or anxiety you may have to walking through this gate into the essence, the ever essence of nature. Then we have the man holding the heart. So this could have to do, for some of you here, you could be picking up on an energy of a divine masculine you're connected to, a divine masculine around you, or a particular ancestor. I have 4, 5, 9. Can look at that 4. That could be, I'm speaking of the houses, Cancer. 5th would be Leo. 9 together would be Sagittarius. So Cancer, Leo, Sagittarius could be of significance here for some of you. Let's see what else we have coming through here. What's the message, beloved? Take deep breaths. Fill your belly with air. Hold it. And release. Inhale. Fill your belly with air. Hold it. And release. You have synchronicity that came through here, all right? So your prayers and questions are being answered by synchronistic events. Notice them in order to increase their flow. So anything that is resonating with you is a synchronicity, or you're noticing, okay, take what resonates and just allow the magic to unfold. Let's do it. I love my Café Bustelo. Don't play. People can say whatever they want about coffee. Let me tell you something. I feel coffee This is random. It's not random. And none of this shit is random. Coffee. It only becomes something that is not going to be great for you if you're putting all of these other, what is that? Creamers and stuff like that. See me, I drink my black coffee, my Bustelo, straight Bustelo. Okay. And if I do want to put something in, I'll put some chocolate and honey. But most cases, straight black. You feel me? What's the message here, beloved? Listen, that Cafe Bustelo be hitting. Tell it. And the way it smelled too. It's like any other thing. Moderation. That's all. What's this, y'all? That's a synchronicity in itself. That's a synchronicity in itself. Yeah, let me put the works in here. All right. Let me go to the gematria here. Cafe Bustelo. This is what we do. You gotta read the signs and everything. 654, answer prayer. Okay. Yeah. Sunshine, North Carolina. Some of you may have been thinking about that. Some of you are having this connection to Thor's hammer. There's something only you can do. October 2nd is significant. We have 3 hearts. That's 3 of cups, which speaks of telepathy. Queen of Sheba. The rise of Hecate. Come through. Okay. Amaranth Rosa. Druidess, a female druid, which speaks of in the angels and ancestors message to hold the space. So let's go and see what do you have to say about Cafe Bustelo? Prisionero. Oh, wait a minute. Thor's hammer's on here twice. Born after death, 17, Los Angeles, Saturday. Scorpion, sunshine again, sunshine, and Thor's hammer. Now I'm also seeing God's chosen. Let me look at these numbers here. 482. El Nazareno me dijo que cuidará mis amigos. Yo, 482 says silence. That's the synchronicity. Oh, shit. Wow. Psalm 58, verse 1. Do you really speak righteously, you mighty ones? Do you judge people fairly? Is the psalm in connection to this number 482, which speaks of in silence, silent. I think I'm joking. I'll show you right from here. Yo, I'm telling you. We all got to step it up. So many of you are extremely gifted. It's time to step it up, though. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Wow. 482 Hebrew meaning connects to silence. Aisha, beloved, I got you for your energy update, beloved. Infinite listens to you, my love. May all of you who are supporting the channel, may it be returned to you infinite fold. Telling you. Because it is. You just have to Follow the guidance that resonates with you, and don't put it on the back burner, you know? Give me 1 second. I have to 482. Yeah, see? See, it says here, silent. See that? $482. Just from Café Bustelo. Looking at the numbers in gematria, it says in silence. This is what we've been talking about. For some of you, the Hierophant energy in you is a cup of coffee and sitting in silence. Hold on. Hold up. Let's look at something else. Deities of coffee. The Ethiopian sky god. Wow. Turan, goddess of love and vitality. Let me see. Mystics love coffee because it helped them stay awake. They believe that coffee was a gift from heaven. Since Waka is the sky god, he can be credited for the gift of coffee. Waka, W-A-A-Q-A. W-A-A-Q-A. Okay. Let's see what the angels and ancestors have to say. Just listening to where they're guiding me to go. The psalm that just popped up, 344, my mind and my body may grow weak, but God is my strength. He is all I ever need. The God within you provides you with constant strength. Now, let me see. Also, Amina, I will be pulling a message for you as well. If you are wanting one, at least one card for guidance, okay? Collective message. What is the synchronicity here? Angels and ancestors for the collective. What is the synchronicity here? What is the message? Okay. Oh. Okay. The rabbit, spring. See your seeds grow. See your seeds grow and follow the voice of your soul. The message from the angels and ancestors, the synchronicity to Café Bustelo. This got everything to do with Café Bustelo. You got to be shady. That's what they do. Story of my life, because I'm a big old child over here. Embrace the change that is on the horizon. Allow your dreams to become reality. This is on page 140, so that's also temperance energy. Okay, so your patience is required at this time. Now, you're also planting the seed for the spring season. But as you're planting this seed, expect to receive. Wow. Spring is an exciting time because it has so much potential. Animals are coming out of hibernation, flowers are pushing up through the soil, and the days are getting lighter and brighter. The spring card features a wild hare because in Celtic animal medicine, the hare brings intuition and rebirth. Hares are highly fertile, and we are closing out the year of the rabbit too. So there's that. All right. So be ready to receive. That's the gift of closing out the season. Ashe. I feel that. Mhm. Hares are highly fertile beings, and so their medicine can bring dreams to life. The extended message from the ancestors in regards to Café Bustelo. You are ready to bring life. You are ready to bring to life all of your ideas, inspirations, and projects. When this card appears, you are moving into a space that allows you to really grow, expand, and create in a way you've never done before. There are opportunities for abundance, including financial growth. And if you're starting something new, prepare for a major expansion in your life and soul. When the spring card arrives in the future position of a spread, or as the last card in the reading, it could also indicate that the coming spring will usher in important energies with regards to your question or intentions. And this is the first message, not in the middle, not in the last. It's here now. Okay? This is here now, and it's being brought to you through your synchronicities. Notice them in order to increase their flow. And look how this is showing up here. The star ancestor and a heart. But then it's also saying a here, a here. I'm here. I'm here. Who is? Who's here? Who is it? Who here? That's wild. Diana was at the bottom of the deck. Speaking of Michael, who's here? Who's here? Very similar to the way these dolphins are moving. That's a synchronicity to it too. Frasier, the goddess of discernment, and the cosmic egg, the divine feminine, 2 times. Frasier is also a connection to Oshun, the goddess of love, sweet waters, but she's also a warrior. Frasier says, I spend my time wisely. I only say yes when it's a holy hell yes. A holy hell yes. That's the embodiment of the dark and the light. That's when your most truest yes comes from the heart space, when that merge happens of the shadow and your higher self in this vessel that you're carrying it in. Welcome to your awakening, baby. Welcome to your awakening. I hold the universe within me. I am the force of an ever expanding love because it comes from you. Where my egg at? Frasier. And some of y'all who are, starting your channels and readings, you may come across certain pages where people say, your intuition is your intuition and reading from the book ain't so much. Let me tell you something. Do what you got to do to deliver your message, beloved. All right. Source is going to take care of that. Do what you do. Do it in your way. All right. Your messages are coming to you the way your messages come to you. Let's see. The soul selecting this card for the message of the collective It refers to a spiritual power that allows you to distinguish between the spirits that will cause harm and the spirits that will assist you. It lets us discern when a phone call or an email or a visit from a friend is going to add to our day or if it's going to derail it. Discernment is the difference between feeling led by the day, pull this way and that, and claiming it. Discernment is the difference between feeling led by the day, pulled this way and that way, and claiming it. Our time in this lifetime, at least, is limited. Every second is significant. Fraser reminds us of the searing perception we all have, but perhaps don't use frequently enough. She wants us to be discerning with how we choose to spend our time and whom we choose to love. She wants us to never say yes to anything or anyone from a place of fear or obligation. You are a demi-goddess, a Valkyrie, a priestess of your own fate. You get to choose the life you want to live. And this happens by being fierce and the warrior about what you say yes to. Use discernment so that you are only saying yes to what will actually nourish and renew you, inspire, or expand you. It's not your business to worry about those you might disappoint. You were not made to meet everyone's expectations. You were made to express the truth of who you are and to use the brief time you have here to live out your potential. Nothing is obligatory except breathing. If there's anything you're obligated to do, it's breathe. So now imagine the things where you're not utilizing discernment and it steps you into anxiety or depression. There's a lack of breath that is in place at this moment. It is through the breathing that will allow you to connect to that discernment, all right? Your only true obligation is to the voice of your own soul. Fraser wants you to realize the gleaming gold that you are and move accordingly. She wants you to be unapologetically choose the life you actually want to be living right now. Not when you get off this live or next week, right now. Unapologetically choose the life you actually want to be living. She wants you to make your yes holy again by only using it when it's the truth. The intention of this card: I spend my time wisely. I only say yes when it's a holy hell yes. For the soul voice meditation of this intention, ask yourself, what does a hell yes, the holy yes, feel? What is the feeling of the hell yes and holy yes feel in your body? What's that feeling in your body of a hell yes and the holy yes? What is the feeling in your body of the hell yes and the holy yes? The goddess of discernment is here to assist you. Okay? What's that? Mercury. What planetary hour are we in? Jupiter. We was just in Saturn prior to starting the live. 11th hour of the day. Some of you, as I read what I just read, some of you have a deep resonance with that information you just heard. Do what you have to do. You hear me? Do what you have to do. For some of you, that means to break free. All right. Go on different ventures and experiences as a way to grow and learn. Again, with the dolphin, there are many other cards in here, but the dolphin is showing us ye. Some of you are hearing a message. You're hearing your higher self speak to you. Watch your thoughts. It is important to only think about what you desire, not what you fear. Tell us more. What is going on here? Let me go into the tarot. Your synchronicities are very powerful right now, beloved, okay? You have to be very careful with your thoughts and you not seeing what it is that you're manifesting, that the synchronicities are showing you that is coming through. Just watch your thoughts, all right? What is this? Nope, that's not the question. It's not even the question. Give me a second. Let me fill this out. I'm not going to rush this either. Watch your thoughts. What is going on here for the collective source? Be as direct as you can for this collective message. What is this about here? Watch your thoughts. Okay. We're going to go into a Celtic spread for this. Say less. All right. Let's do it then. Move this stuff over. Okay. Come on, baby. What's going on here? Where's the collective at this time? So we have synchronicities and watch your thoughts. Where's the collective at this time? Current situation. After this, I'll pull one more oracle message and then we'll go into the personal energy updates. Starting with Amina, then we'll go to Jessica, then we'll go to Aisha. Current situation for the collective. Check this out. Collective energy. Collective energy. Seven of Pentacles is the current energy here for the collective. There's something here that you're focused on. There's so much that you have grown already, or what you have grown from, certain lessons that you've grown from. But there's one energy here in particular. The Seven of Pentacles here, the seventh pentacle. I'm gonna make sure this thing here is uploading. Give me 1 second. Doing 1,000 things at one time. So you could be multitasking. That's the energy I'm picking up on here. There's something that you're developing. It's solid right now. So if you're worried about what it is that you're building, know that it's solid. You're completing a cycle of inner wisdom and inner self. Your success right now, collective, is inevitable. Success right now for you is inevitable. We have the Four of Cups here. This is the Moon in Cancer card. Third deacon of Cancer, ruled by the moon. We just had the full moon in Cancer. So there could be an emotion that's being released that can cause a blockage, that has caused a blockage in the past. What's the challenge here? The Hangman. And it landed in the position of the message that we're pulling for as a challenge. Now, the Hangman also connects to the number 33. It speaks of enlightenment, being placed in an uncomfortable position only to become further enlightened. But the way it's pointing in the direction of the enlightenment, it has to do with the past, right? The Hangman also connects to Pisces energy, 12th house. So for some of you, there has been a challenge when it came to your spiritual hygiene that could have been getting in the way of you completing a cycle here. But now, let me see. Because now we're speaking of, because I could already, let me see, 712. That's still Four of Cups energy. July 12th still connects to, yeah, Four of Cups. Something here about the summertime. What's in the immediate past here? What's in the immediate past? What's in the immediate past? It definitely has something to do with this Hangman, because look at the way it landed. Right on top of his head. Wow. And it's the Tower in reverse. Hold up. Wait a minute. Wow. You can't even avoid this at this point. Whoa, wait a minute. Okay. This is you no longer self-sabotaging yourself. Let me see. This is something you didn't feel you had the power to fight against. Why? Source is saying because of your connection to them, a level of respect, but this level of respect was actually hurting you. But this was all for the betterment of you, for you to see this. What is going on here? Whoa. Whoa. What is the Tower? This could be someone you saw as a mentor, a teacher, or someone who you felt that was supposed to support you. But it's something about them not doing that and you not speaking up to that. This is what was happening in the immediate past. And this is the reason why you're at the Seven of Pentacles now. You're seeing this much clearer. because this was all part of you mastering yourself. This is all part of you mastering yourself. Look at that, the Hangman and the Five of Pentacles. Again. Yeah, this is someone who left you out in the cold. But every time they needed you, you will stop everything and show up. But when the tables turned, that wasn't the case for you. You were constantly left dolo by this person in moments that you needed them most. What's the Tower in reverse? What is the Tower in reverse? The Page of Swords in reverse. You didn't want to see this. You didn't really, okay, so the issue in the past was you knew what it was, but you didn't really want to step into what it is. And now you're surrendering to what is. Page of Swords in reverse. King of Wands, we have Leo here. Tell me more. What the fuck? Excuse me. The Wheel in reverse too? What in the hell? This sucks. The reason why you're being asked to watch your thoughts, because for some of you, what's blocking the increase of the synchronistic flow is this past situation. Just don't compare your current situation to something of the past. You have the Page of Swords and the Wheel in reverse, bro. Hold on. Holding on to something that wasn't meant for you. There's a lot of misfortune, karma, an unexpected setback. Cleanse this energy source. Some of you are still holding on to this unexpected setback. Five of Wands is at the bottom of the deck. Saturn and Leo. It's time for you to see your restrictions and limitations as your point of strength, whatever this situation was in the past. Yo, what? Yo. You gotta tell me more about this, Source. What is going on here? Make it very, very clear. What is going on here? What is this situation? A crew. This could be a group of people. They knew you were the leader. They know you're a leader, but they wanted to lead you, have power over you. And some of you are carrying that energy with you still to this day. You're a leader. King of Wands is someone who is a leader, who gives great advice, sage advice. You could be younger than these people. And because you're younger, they don't feel as though that your wisdom is wisdom or information 411 right now that they are to hear. Yeah, no, exactly. Okay. They didn't want to hear it. This crew didn't want to hear it. We have the shooting star at the bottom of the deck. And some of these people have disconnected from you when they realize that everything you said was true. Child, I'm telling you. They didn't want to listen to you. Either they felt as though you didn't have enough information or that you wasn't enough of an expert to come to them in that manner. 34, March 4th. That's 9 of Cups energy. But this was all for, like, as I said, the betterment of you. You may have closed out this situation the past 3 to 4 days, just recently. And now you're going lone wolf style, finding your own path, aligning with your tribe, your soul tribe. Tell me more. Source guided, the universe, connecting with the universe. We have source, what does it say? Infinite, unending, enduring, eternal creation, awakening, interconnected, heaven, higher perspective, the big picture, all that is, creative force, law of one. 347 showing up here. You are in the state of heaven, an empire state of mind. Let me see. Look at that shit. You got the Phoenix at the bottom of the deck. Transformation, eternal soul, renewal, resurrection, rebirth, destroy, rising from the ashes. Yeah, you were destroyed in order for you to see your own power. To see yourself rise from the ashes. Let me get. We have the signs of Sagittarius, Scorpio, Taurus, Leo here, and Aquarius. Show me more about this energy here with the immediate past. Wow. Whoever you are surrounded by a lot of people who really wanted to hold you down. And I mean, hold you down in a way of stopping you from progressing. The 10th house in reverse. Look at that shit. And it's family members, because the 4th house is the polar opposite energy to the 10th house. You heard that honk. 414 on the timer. Scorpio. If one of your parents is a Scorpio, this could be that side of the family. Or let's say a grandmother is a Scorpio, that side of the family. They didn't want to see you succeed. But they were constantly around you. 10830 on the timer. This is why you would stay behind the gate constantly and not make that move. And for some of you, you may have family members who are supposed to be a client, but because they feel as though they're your family member, they feel as though they should be getting freebies. No, absolutely not. No. Especially if they're not going to take the advice that you give them. Oh no. What else? I felt that as soon as the Tower card came out of reverse, you could just feel it. I said, with the Page of Swords and the Wheel of Fortune, this got to be someone real close to you that know you. Real close to you. You from childhood. I'm telling you, Saturn. Yo. This is what you had to go through, though, in order to see your value. 7 of Pentacles is Saturn and Taurus. because the immediate past connects to the current situation when you're doing the reading. Then we got the fifth house. For some of you, this is the reason why the area of love, partnership, and your work was going in the way that it was going, where you may have felt as though you could move forward, but you constantly feel this back and forth. Yeah. What's happening next here? Look at this. You got the Six of Swords. The universe is moving you out of this. It's moving you through and out these situations. Because what she's holding in her hand is the Ace of Cups. It's unconditional love for yourself. And once you take back this power, once you fill your cup back up, okay. So some of you were speaking of what we started with in the beginning in terms of stepping into solitude, having that moment of solitude, and certain people get offended by it. That's who this was. That's who this was. Either an entity surrounding them or them themselves or both. What's next here? What's next here? What's happening next here for the collective? That's the crowning energy. I'm going to leave it right there. It landed in the form of a challenge. The Five of Pentacles. Said what's next, but it literally flipped his ass over there, which is the crowning energy. Some of you are at a challenge with this moment of being left out in the cold. Five of Pentacles. This would be someone who's constantly thinking of those who hurt them. Instead of transmuting 11122, instead of transmuting the energy into your power as the lesson necessary for you to see the light of your North Node, the light of your Dharma, learn the lesson of your karma, South Node, or your past energy. Tell me more about the crowning energy for the collective with this Five of Pentacles. Oh, we have death here. I'm also getting some of you, this could be someone who has passed. This is someone who has passed. That's also Scorpio too, though. Nine of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. I'm getting liver, kidney issues due to anger. Not using just sitting with it for too long. And it starts to eat the body up. Energy in motion. Emotions are supposed to constantly be in motion. But when you utilize your anger, okay, and you're giving voice to this anger, find a way to give a voice to it where you can also sense the solution and be the solution to it. There goes the first horse, though. We're breaking through something here that whatever this is does not want. Okay. I don't care what you don't want. This message is going to come through. So I'm going to my cards. That's how we break through this. Tell me more about this energy here. Five of Pentacles. Taurus is really prevalent here. Let me see. We got Mercury in Taurus, Saturn in Taurus. Wow. Speaking of Nine of Pentacles, this is something you can do on your own. You were gifted to do this on your own. This is a gift and ability that is just for you. Speaking of Thor's hammer, this is an ability that you have, and people know this about you. especially those that are connected to your bloodline, and they allow their jealousy and their envy to get in the way, because they also had a choice to make in terms of the way that they approach you, knowing what they know about you. But some of them come from a past life of yours where they were literally around you just to steal from you. But this is all that you're coming up against, or have come up against in this lifetime, to forgive and let go and utilize the lessons that you learned from it, because it does activate a part of you that causes you to go into your spiritual bag. With this hangman here, you have, I am enough to be able to move forward and be resourceful. Then you have Paris here. Okay, this energy of Paris, I always connected to the pyramids that are there in reference to Mary Magdalene and that lineage of Mary Magdalene. And we already had the rose come out of appreciation, 15. And then we have spiritual cleanse. And yes, your essence literally spiritually cleanses the environment just by you being there. This is how powerful you are. You are death walking. Death in the sense of you are the transformation walking. They didn't want you to see that, because if you see that, which you now know, there's certain things that they will no longer be able to do when you are around them. 422 right now on the timer. Emperor, stepping back into your power. You're a warrior, but you're a warrior that connects to source before you do anything. That's the power that you hold. You already have it here, the universe. Every move that you make was guided by the universe since you were a child, even this situation where you were around people who wanted to keep you stuck. So as you continue to do your spiritual cleanses, it'll help you with certain thoughts that are no longer in alignment to these synchronicities that are coming through to you, where there are answered prayers and questions. Let's continue. Now, what's happening next? These cards are coming out in challenging positions. This landed right on top of Saturn. 7 of Wands. The challenge will be for you is to stand your own ground and set those boundaries. What's the foundation of this reading here for the collective source? We got Queen of Wands stepping into your power. And the Queen of Wands, when she steps into her power, she is magic is an understatement. Manifesting, understatement. Generosity, understatement. But now you're being mindful with your generosity, that discernment we was talking about here with Fraser. You're only providing this essence of the Queen of Wands to those where you feel that holy yes and hell yes. 424, Osiris energy. What's the basis of this? What's the foundation? 3 of Cups. And the way that fell on the ground, immediately they set the tower in reverse, because this 3 of Cups is you connecting with your ancestors and spirit guides, that some of these people around you knew how to block out that communication by telling you certain things that will have you connected to a certain emotion where you may not want to connect with these ancestors or spirit guides, or instill some form of fear in you, that where now that leads into you being left out in the cold, because that which they wanted for you to be disconnected from is exactly what you are to be connected to. 3 of Cups, Mercury in Cancer. At this point, don't deny the voices that you are hearing, the familiarity of a certain voice and a certain dialogue, because this is exactly what it is that Source wants you to get a real good look at here, a great look at it, okay? Because it's time to transmute that. Some of them, Some of them gonna recognize who you really are, though. Like you really not one to be played with, and they know that. They know that. But some of them feel as though they can do this ritual, that ritual, and then, all right, okay, okay, okay. Show me the Seven of Wands. Why is this a challenge for the collective in the immediate future? Welcome, Fatima, mi Fatima. We have the Knight of Cups. This could be a lover from the past. Okay. If you're getting invitations from someone in the past, again, use your discernment is what you're being asked to do here. Because this has to do, you're going to be receiving a phone call or an invitation from someone who recognizes you. Tell me about the Hangman as the challenge. What's the Hangman? Show me the Hangman. Show me the Hangman. Oh, don't get me to this point. We already here though. Show me the Hangman. Yo, what is it? Now I'm smelling beef stew. Beef stew. Five of Swords, King of Pentacles. This is a Taurus. Or an Earth sign. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, but the King of Pentacles is Taurus. And then we have Five of Swords, Venus in Aquarius. So this could be a Sun in Taurus, Moon in Taurus with the Venus in Aquarius. Now, I'm also getting whoever this person is, they better listen to whoever's on their side, telling them, don't do it. But they're not going to listen. Because the Knight of Cups is here, is showing that they're still going to want to have an exchange with you. Eight of Pentacles. Because they see you in your bag. They know that you stepped into a space where they feel that being around you is a way of apologizing. But this person could have been a part of the group of people who was literally, saying certain things behind your back, but then want to show up as in, I've been here for you. Let me tell you something. If this is resonating and you think of that person that this message is resonating with, and they pop up within 48 hours, that's how you know that this is the energy you got to let go of. That's just what it is. What's the Seven of Pentacles? Six of Pentacles as a challenge. Yeah, there's no reciprocity. These cards are coming out in challenging positions here. 5, 6, 7. All of these are Taurus. You could be a Taurus or the person is a Taurus. You know where this fits. But this is definitely speaking of your material and emotional security. Whenever this person is around, your finances plummet. Like it just instantly drops. Or opportunities that you normally receive don't come through. Okay. Yep. Look at this. It's time for you to complete this cycle. Your first card is Saturn in Taurus. What about this Taurus frequency here? What is the message regarding this Taurus frequency for the collective? Let's get a message of guidance. Let's go straight here. Keep this here so I can see. Message of guidance regarding this Taurus energy. Taurus is ruled by Venus. Venus right now is in the sign of Scorpio, which brings forth the energy of all or nothing. Somebody's nervous. What's the message of guidance for the collective? The Falcon. Independence, knowledge, and clarity. You're being guided to observe, grow spiritually, find clarity, and rise above any relationship issues. Your intuitive nature, speed, and accuracy allow you to find and seize opportunity effortlessly. The Falcon is all about trust, too. 432 on the timer. And then you have the Wolf, which is also here. You're being guided to lead by example, be kind, compassionate, and have unconditional love towards yourself and others. Now, what I want you to be mindful of when it comes to that statement, this is when it comes to you forgiving someone, all right? Leading by example, being kind, compassionate, and having unconditional love. When you forgive a situation or a person, you keep them at a distance. There's been too many situations where people are forgiving people for things that they had to heal from, mind, body, and soul, and bringing them back into their space once they're healed. You can love them, but love them from a distance. What was the purpose of you doing all of that healing work then? You did that work. Whether they did it, you would never know. Because the only one that you can control is yourself. These situations or people are placed into your life for you to see your growth as a reflection of what is to be in your life and what is to be removed. Access your inner brilliance, utilize your infinite power, and break free from any limiting paradigms and begin to walk your new path. What's the advice for the collective, beloved? They go to 5 of Swords and the 4 of Cups again. Yeah, all of this came to the surface. Full moon in Cancer. What's the advice for the collective? Wow. Saturn and Libra, 3 of Swords. It's time for you to clear this out. All this heartbreak. For some of you, the way you clear out this heartbreak is by telling this invitation or whoever this is that you know that they should have moved in a much different way in terms of respecting you and the loyalty that you have towards them, where it wasn't reciprocated, that when they come back around, tell them, no, we not doing this shit no more. No. Because they're not seeing you for all that you are. But when it's time to find you, to get some information that can help them, they know when to find you. But when it comes to simply just to check on your well-being, they're nowhere to be found. And some of you keep giving these type of people chances, and you're blocking, okay, your gifts from source, from the universe by doing that. No more, babe. No more. See? 4 cups. Source wants to give you this new cup here. But you got to release these three empty cups. Tell me more about the advice for the collective. Justice. Yo. It's time, yeah. In the immediate past, this tower moment was put on pause or on hold until you recognize who you are. But now, Source is advising you it's justice time. And if you know that this is something in your energy that was constantly out of balance, that you know you have to put to rest, 4 swords right there, and you're not doing it, you're going to be the one reaping their lesson instead of your reward. Okay? Look at that, 7 of Swords. It's time for you to move with the knowledge that you have, because all this yellow in the back of this deception card of the 7 of Swords is that you're clear about where this deception is coming from. You know that whoever this is, you can't build for the long term. 437 on the timer. You know that you can't build with this energy for the long haul, because 11th house Aquarius energy also speaks about long-term plans with certain groups, social groups. But you notice that this person is holding 5 swords here. 5 of Swords is Mercury in Aquarius, Venus in Aquarius. So you may value a certain group of people, but is that being reciprocated? Because this was also the challenge here of your current situation. Know your value and you'll know who's who. What's in the environment here? How is the collective being viewed right now? How is the... There go the 4 swords. Speaking of that death card up there, child. They know that in this silence and in this solitude and in this rest period that you're in, that you're going to be prepared for whatever comes next. You're not this person you used to be. You're seeing everything for all that it is. 7 of Pentacles. King of Cups. Tell me more. King of Cups is Scorpio energy. That shit landed right on top of the Justice card. They know it's over. They know it's over. This is why I said whoever this is going to come back into your life apologizing for some shit. They know better than that. They know better than that. But now it's time for you to know better and do better too. Stop giving people chances that do not deserve to be in your energetic space. For real. Look at that. You go from the 4 swords to the World card, for real. You don't even have to go through the rest of the energy of the swords. You put this to rest. You step into your silence and your solitude, and you close out the cycle. Just like that. The World card is at the bottom here too. What's your advice for this energy? The way the collective is being viewed. What's your advice for the collective, the way they're being viewed? What's your advice for this? For the collective, what's your advice? 7 of Wands, and it landed the same way. Because some of you in here, I'm talking to you, but you're going to do the complete opposite. May you not do the complete opposite, because the 7 of Wands came out the same way your immediate future card came out. This way, with your setting boundaries. What's holding the collective to this energy? What's holding the collective to this energy? What's this hold? A deeply rooted wound, Chiron. What's this? Aquarius. What's keeping them in this energy here? What is keeping the collective in this energy here? What's this that want to come through? Huh. We have the 7th house and the 5th house. For some of you, this has to do with your partner and their family. As far as what's keeping the collective, whoever's resonating with this message, 7th house, it speaks of the area of your life that is about long-term significant partners. Some of you in a situation that you know you're supposed to have been out of, plain and simple. Whether if this is romantic, business, or family. And then you have the 5th house, where you have fun, romance, and create things you are proud of. So there's a significant partner that you've known forever, or someone in your life that you've known forever, that when it comes time for you to enjoy your life and have the romance and create the things that you're proud of, this is the vibe of somebody coming in with some foolishness because they got an entity attached to them. They have an entity attached to them. And you want to save them, but they got to save themselves. They gonna have to save themselves. They will have to save themselves. Because again, it's coming back to, look at this King of Swords right here, Aquarius energy. You know who this is. Tell me more. What's the advice? The Star. Watch your thoughts and stay more connected to your prayers and questions that are being answered by synchronistic events. And notice them to increase their flow. Because right now it's only important to think about what you desire, not what you fear or what you don't have. 717 is your sign to wake back up. Then we got the 3 of Cups, which is at the bottom of your spread here. Abundance, partnerships, cooperation, community, closeness with siblings, joy, communication, celebration, and soul contract. I connect into this sacred siblinghood and into this expansive experience of witnessing through time. That's the 3 of Cups. The pacts you run with and kindred connections you forge are not always defined by blood, yet they are your living and breathing support system. Deep partnerships are the family we choose, and these sacred connections are to be cherished and nurtured. In the best and worst of times, your companions serve as mirrors, allowing you to see who you really are through their eyes. Who do you need to reach out to for support? Call in your besties and enjoy the warm laughter that comes from a powerful soul group. Your mutually loving and beneficial bond carries vibrational attractions that are often ancient, and any setbacks arising from miscommunication or disharmony with others may be old wounds or patterns that are resurfacing to be healed. So once again, your mutually loving and beneficial bond carries vibrational attractions that are often ancient, and any setbacks arising from miscommunication or disharmony with others may be old wound or patterns that are surfacing to be healed. And each and every one in that group where this energy resurfaces, where there's a lack of communication, or where there's miscommunication or disharmony, each and every person has to heal themselves. If an important connection has gone awry, it may be time to make amends. If you need to commit more energy to cultivating partnerships, trust your heart to lead you to the holy hell yes. In the position of hopes and fears, where your thoughts are not where they're supposed to be, what is the message here for the collective? What is influencing that? What is influencing hopes and fears? Mm-hmm. Which is not allowing them to be in their manifesting energy, knowing that they curate the energy, they curate their lives. We have the Queen of Wands here. Wow. What is influencing your hopes and fears? We have the Queen of Wands. Why is the Queen of Wands here in this position? Queen of Wands is Aries energy. This could be an Aries. What's influencing this? This could be someone who only wants to be around you to drink and smoke, and that's the only connection you have to this person. And this is what's influencing fear into your life. And this could, yeah, King of Cups. Oh yeah, they love to drink. All right, they don't know how to control themselves though when they do. And anytime you're around this, you absorb some of whatever toxic vibration that is within them that's not allowing them to address the disharmony and the miscommunication they have with their own thoughts. What's the outcome here for the collective? The Knight of Cups. You got to be shitting me. You're receiving an opportunity to get whatever this is out of your life once and for all. Because that's an invitation. Queen of Cups. Child. They could be sending a family member or someone close to them to start the communication. It's Five of Wands. So whoever you are, and if this resonates with you, whatever this situation that's coming in that's been on your mind and it's showing up in the physical form of what you have to cut it out. That's a warning. Because if you don't, you'll be stuck in this space of not seeing when Source wants to give you your abundance, unconditional love, prosperity, joy. Three of Pentacles. Yeah, because they're gonna want to come back and want to work with you. What's your advice about that Three of Pentacles and this outcome here for the collective? With this outcome, they're gonna want it. Somebody's calling you in. Somebody is working heavy on manifesting you back into their life. That's another thing. But they're not even healed yet. And they don't understand, and overstand that having your frequency, look at that. It's only going to cause more turmoil, more issues. Five of Wands twice. Nine of Wands, enough is enough. Enough is enough. King of Wands, yeah. It's time for you to step back into your power. With the rune of the torch, the name of it just left me. Give me 1 second. There's an opening here. A Leo could be presenting this opening for you. Kano Kenas. The letter K could be significant. For some of you, once you do release this energy, there could be a healing from certain cysts or ulcers or boils or anything associated with a fever. You'd be surprised, man, the energies that people carry with them, and you having this high vibrational spirit and essence about you, thankfully so, to get rid of it. But there's something here. This could have something to do with someone that you've known since adolescence. preteen years, around that time. This is closing out a cycle from adolescence. I just want to get 10 to 19 years of age. Specifically 14. Beloved, I send you clarity and discernment in this situation. You will make the decision that where you are standing in your power. Yes, you will. Yes, you will. Yes, you will. Look at this. Passionate and heart-filled, we build this empire of light together. Remember, earlier we mentioned that you are in a state of building an empire state of mind with the King of Wands. They want you to step into your entrepreneurial spirit, be that natural born leader. Your ideas are up. Your ideas right now are ultra successful. You are creative visionary. This is where some of you get it. You better get that word like out of your mouth, because the letter K is equivalent to 11. 11 is the vision. But those other three letters, it says lie. So anytime you state like, you're lying to your own vision. That's the thing about language that we all as a collective have to be more careful. Okay? A creative visionary, timelessness, success, fire, everything that you're about to create right now, beloved, will be around for ages. This fiery guy, he's charismatic and a natural born leader whose vitality emanates through his laughter and his obsession with a life well lived. As you dance into this energy, you may feel a surge of entrepreneurial passion that pushes you to the edges of your epic success. The card of moguls, masterpieces, and soul inspiration. The King of Wands calls you to unleash that offbeat weirdo that you've got inside and be absolutely unapologetic in your pursuit of the Stella. Ground your vision through the wildly novel expression of big ideas. And if you find yourself getting tripped up by the minutiae of every day, recruit help and map out the bigger picture. Holler passionately. Invite others to see what you see. The shadow side of this energy is that you may not perceive your own blind spots because of an overzealous ambition. Keep arrogance and unrealistic expectations at bay and work out the kinks before charging ahead with your intensely vibrant heart. That is the message of the King of Wands and the advice when it comes to certain situations that may be wanting to work with you. Use your discernment, beloved, okay? The Page of Swords just popped on out of here. You're ready is all I'm hearing from this. You're ready to detach from whatever it is that is not in harmony with your mental capacity. Straight up. Wow. Now I'm going into the energy updates. Amina, you're up, followed by Jessica, and then we have Aisha. 149.36 is when we'll be starting the personal energy updates. For those of you who are wanting a personal energy update, shout out to the new subscribers on the channel. Welcome, beloved. Welcome to your awakening, and there is no turning back. All that BS, You about to annihilate that, purge that through the fire up in here. For those of you that are new, I'm a sun in Sag, moon in Virgo, Cancer rising. Okay, with a Venus in Scorpio, Saturn in Capricorn. I don't come over here to be playing. Okay, I don't come over here to be playing with the North Node in Pisces. So there's that. Empress energy. They said put that Empress energy in its power. Activate that Empress energy. Okay. All right. Almost there. Clearing this up. Amina, I will be giving you an animal spirit message of guidance. Once again, infinite blessings to you for your currency exchange, aka donation to the channel. We have its time here. Changing, it's time, it's changing. At this time, the situations in a state of flux, anything could happen. It's time for action. Things are fast-tracked to unfold quickly and smoothly. Okay. All right, Amina, here we go. Go. I don't even be intentionally fasting, but as far as solid foods, that's what I'm about to do after this, though. It just, that's a message as well. To eat when your body has to recharge, not because you have to have breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Listen to your body. Does it say it want food, or are you just feeding your body because you're supposed to have breakfast, lunch, and dinner? Who said you're supposed to do that? Your body didn't say that. Okay. Message for Amina, spirit guides, angels, ancestors. Message for Amina. We have for you, beloved, you're being guided to stand above the preconceived thoughts of lack. Stay grounded and keep a broad perspective and appreciate what matters to you. Life is what you make it to be. Begin today to enjoy the process of light, of life. Begin the process of light. Be spontaneous and allow the world to fascinate you. The giraffe is your spirit animal at this time. You may want to do further research on the medicine of this animal, of the giraffe, and connect to it some more. We have optimism, insight, and perspective, as the giraffe has come to you, Amina, to assist you in this part of your journey, okay? Where you're being guided to stand above the preconceived thoughts of lack. Stay grounded and keep a broad perspective and appreciate what matters to you. Life is what you make it to be. Begin today to enjoy the process of life and be spontaneous and allow the world to fascinate you. I'm going to pull one more here from the mermaids. One more for Amina. Self-forgiveness. Let go of old guilt and remember that you are God's perfect child. Self-forgiveness is your message. It says here, you've been very hard on yourself lately, using harsh words towards yourself verbally and mentally. While it's healthy to hold yourself up to high standard, this card says that you've bordered on self-abuse. Everyone makes mistakes and it's normal to feel regret occasionally. What's important though is how you handle these mistakes. As you focus on your positive attributes, your self-esteem will increase and your stress level will be diminished. Remember that the guilt is the opposite of love. Your guilt doesn't help anyone or anything, but your divine love helps everyone everywhere. Affirm. I ask that all effects of my mistakes be undone in all directions of time, and I now release all guilt completely. I love my true self from top to bottom. That is your message, Amina. Now I'll be going into personal energy update for Jessica. Jessica, are you here, beloved? Ashe, I love you too. That's the space. There she is. The I am has arrived. 503. I want you to jot this number down as well. 503, Jessica, which has to do with the Hierophant and the Empress. To make thousandfold, bring forth thousands. Wow, producing thousands. This is where you are at right now, beloved. So allow yourself to cleanse. Psalm 144. Okay. Now, when I express about the Psalms and things of that nature, I look more so as to the Bible being a book about anatomy, not so much a religion. Most of these religious texts, once you break them down, you realize it has a lot to do with the body, the mind, and the soul. Okay. And for you, we are at Psalm 144. Numbers 503, 144 are going to be very significant for you, Jessica. Message for Jessica. Energy update. Message for Jessica. Message for Jessica. I love when this happens and you're so precise. Message for Jessica. Mensaje para Jessica. They made sure I say that way. Okay. Message for Jessica. Mensaje para Jessica. Here we go. Okay. It's something you have to move on from, and you also have self-forgiveness too. Time to move on. It's time to let go of the old and worn out so that the new can come in. It's time to let go of the old and worn out so that the new can come in. Time to move on. By drawing this card, you're altered to the fact that you need to make room for the new by letting go of the old. Don't be afraid to release what you have to release because you feel as though you may not be receiving. It already said for 503 that you're going to be receiving. You're here to bring in thousands fold. Anytime you release, you're replenished with thousand, a minimum thousands. That's in alignment to your heart space. Okay, what you're here to do. First, let go emotionally and intellectually. In other words, quit or say goodbye in your mind and heart. Once you do this, the physical letting go will happen naturally in a peaceful and harmonious way. Ask heaven to help you make this transition and don't plan, scheme, or worry about how your letting go or replacement will occur. Put all your energy into prayer and faith and leave the rest up to the infinite spirit. You'll get definite guidance whenever it's the right moment to take action. Until then, stay lovingly detached from your old situation. What is the message of guidance here? When I pull these animal spirit deck, your animalistic nature is coming from your gut space, which is the fourth brain. You have your cerebrum, cerebellum, medulla oblongata, and your gut, the solar plexus, as the four brains within your human body. The most heaved up space, the heaven within you, is coming from your brain. The most heaved up space within any realm. Your first realm is your body. That's here. That's your head. Okay, the crown. Message of guidance for Jessica. Message of guidance for Jessica regarding time to move on. Message of guidance for Jessica. Message of guidance for Jessica. I'm hearing take your time, but don't overthink. Ooh, the bison. Wow. You're being guided to be flexible, go with the flow, and allow things to happen rather than force them. Universal opportunities are stacked around you, Jessica. Center yourself and resonate with your core values, and you will reap many rewards. I'm also getting they're asking you to strengthen your back so that you can have a much more solid core, which is where your abs are. Because when your back is weak, your core is weak. That's coming through very strongly here for you. Okay. And the bison speaks of abundance, success, and personal power. Let's see what the energy is here for you as to why this message is coming out. What is the energy for Jessica? What is the energy for Jessica? Patience. Be patient with yourself. Speaking of love, bringing love into the situation about what it's time to move on from, not worrying so much about what's going to happen next, but it's time to close out a cycle. 16 also connects to the Tower card. Patience. Vámonos pa'l monte. Maybe you have to take yourself to a mountain for a higher perspective. Just physically be in a space where you can get to a higher altitude. It'll activate the higher perspective for you. Something as simple as that. The patience card here speaks of letting go of desperation and peaceful presence. All this is just so true. Ashe. $510. Just paying attention to when you're responding here. 510 speaks of no, not, neither. Band of soldiers, no rebellion, no uprising. Proverbs 30. Wow. Huh. That's the sacred woman, isn't it? The words of Booker. The first thing that it showed me just now, keep falsehood and deceitful words far from me. Give me neither poverty nor wealth. Feed me with the food I need. So, okay. Why is yogurt significant right now? I just smelled the yogurt. Hold on. Let me see what the gematria is telling me here. Eight 37, 636, 106. Most holy place, year of the dragon. Your year is next year. The number of the beast, let me see, which is the number of man. You're more invincible than you realize. Yemaya also is on this list as far as yogurt. You hate yogurt? Huh. That just came up. Well, that was just a sign that this is just a confirmation that is connecting. That as you read, that all my head got hot and just started sweating so much. Okay. This card shows a beautiful angel holding a clock in the stillness of winter. Her quiet, peaceful energy is telling you that it's time to release the old urgency and to look at things with a much clearer perspective. When this card is upright, it's telling you to relax and let go of the single-minded desperation that's been driving you. Don't try to force your will on only one option. When you think there's only one solution to satisfy your need or to make you happy, you are blocking many other potential solutions from coming your way. Let go of the anxiety and be flexible. Be patient, open, and creative. The universe has more options than you may be aware of. Quiet your mind, broaden your perspective, and let them come through. The affirmation is, I pursue my goals with open receptivity. I am patient and flexible, willing to receive in many surprising and imaginative ways. I pursue my goals with open receptivity. They want you to reconnect with the high priestess within you. With the bison coming through here, that is also bringing in Oya's energy, but time to move on. Yemaya is also here, the way she's coming out of the waters here. Your guardian angel is surrounding you to help you to move on. I pursue my goals with open receptivity. I am patient and flexible, willing to receive in many surprising, imaginative ways. I have to go here for you in the Starseed Oracle for some reason. Let's see what the reason is. What's the message for Jessica? The 7 star sisters, the Pleiades. And you're remembering your soul plan right now. The fated versus the destiny life. You've been cracked open. You've hit rock bottom to be cracked open so you can see the portal. But you have to let go of the essence of desperation. There's a moment where you have access to that portal, but the desperation will block you. If there's someone around you that has that energy and you absorbing that, is also going to block you from seeing these different portals that you have access to. Yeah, whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, all right. You may have water placements in your chart, or there's something here about whales and orcas. They are your elders, but you have a very ancient past connected to you. You're remembering a part of your past that is connected to your soul's plan. Birthing creations, tapestry of life and expression. The 7 star sisters, you want to get more familiar with your chart placements from sun to Saturn, from the sun to Saturn. Those will be the 7, the main 7. Okay, you're more than welcome to book a personal. But let's see this. Wow. Okay. Or definitely look into the service that I do have to work with me weekly, because I see where you're going with this, where this energy is going. Okay. All right. All right. All right. All right. Creativity and intuition come from the same sacred place. They occur when we find ourselves flowing with the rest of life. Earth is renowned as a planet of manifestation and create. Earth is renowned as a planet of manifestation and creativity. You have to slow down. You have to slow down. I don't know if you're in an environment where you constantly feel as though you have to rush, but you at least an hour out of your day, you have to find that hour in your day to slow down and replenish yourself. Mm-hmm. Somewhere along the way, we stop seeing ourselves as artists and creators as poets. Yet to be human is to be creative. Creativity is part of your true nature, Jessica. Perhaps you're being called to surrender to a creative project, such as a new business or a book. Or perhaps you're being called to weave beauty in your home or in the way that you cook. Big Cancerian energy coming through here. Regardless of the end result, you're being called to express yourself through your creativity. I'm hearing interior design. To surrender to the creative projects that both scare and excite you, or there could be something in your home. That shouldn't belong there. Or feng shui, setting up your home to bring in abundance and not block it. To find a way to weave beauty back into everyday life. For where there's creativity, spirit and soul are present. And the world needs those qualities more than ever before. You're someone that has been called into this here moment to bring forth the frequency of your sound, to share your song from diving deep with the whale and orcas here. You have new creations that want to be born, beauty that's yearning to be woven, new consciousness that's longing to be breathed into life. You're being called to surrender to these creations, to usher in a new era of consciousness and do your bit in weaving the web of life. So there's something you have to let go of here. That's not allowing you to do what you're supposed to do. It's creating a certain emotional barrier. It's basically placing rocks or blocks of ice in your flow and in your waters, and this is what's not allowing you to create. The whale and orca elders are benevolent cosmic beings here to anchor a frequency of love onto the planet, to harmonize it with their song. As they weave around the oceans, they can do so much more than any of us know. Their physical presence affects Earth's magnetic field, and their harmonics cause us to wake up and remember our own soul song. Look into the eye of a whale is something you'll never forget. Whales see into your very being, and in an instant, you're changed forever. This is why you have to slow down, because you're absorbing so much and you're not even able to see the way you are here to bring change. You're absorbing but not releasing. And when you're releasing, you're not noticing that you're releasing. Moments that you may not notice that you're releasing is because you still may be attached to the pain as to why you're releasing, instead of the power that comes through your release. Whales, they see beyond the physical, the woundings, the identity, the personality, the story. They see right into your soul. Because this card came out, you're being called to surrender to your deepest truth and share it with potency, to bow to who you truly are, to stretch your heart wide enough to hold it all, to leave your fears, doubts, and baggage at the door, to question any part of you that doesn't feel good enough. The whale and orca elders want to give others the privilege of seeing who you truly are, and for you to see the same in other beings, to drop your hangups and personality flaws and get busy revealing the unique note your soul came here to sing. Allow the song that echoes in the four chambers and allow your heart to emanate in all four directions. Peel back the layers of suffering and pain and reveal to others your soul true song, and endeavor to see the soul of all those you meet. That's the power of your sensitivity, is to guide others. But in order for you to do that, you're going to have to see the power in your emotions and in your sensitivity. Show me the current energy here for Jessica. Show me the current energy here for Jessica. Strength. Okay. I love to see that. Right now, you have the strength that you've been asking for. They don't want you to deny that. Something has been revealed to you. Okay? That's been hidden. Possibly since childhood, that you're now aware of. And also, this full moon in Cancer has given you the strength and courage to put your hand into the beast's mouth. What about this current energy here for her? Ooh. Unconditional love, Ace of Cups. Okay. The Strength card is Leo. The Ace of Cups is Cancer, but this Devil card here at the bottom of the deck, this is what's been revealed to you. There's some form of temptation or a certain behavior that had a hold on you that leads into attachment. Show me this energy here. What's under that? Six of Pentacles, Six of Cups, something definitely about your past here. And then we have the Sun card, Leo again. Something here about your past. I'm strongly picking up on being mindful of the gifts that people are giving you, because it could be activating that fear. My fear of abandonment and not being worthy of being loved. Okay. Show me this energy here for Jessica. Appreciation. It's time for you to appreciate yourself. Speaking of 15. That's what you have to let go of. Exactly that, my love. Okay. It's time for you to appreciate yourself. There's so much about yourself that you can appreciate. Don't look for anybody else to do this. It's time for you to give yourself that unconditional love and walk away from what is not reciprocating that energy. Okay. You may be in a situation right now because of that abandonment. All right. Welcome, Fatima. as a member to Panthera Soul. Welcome. Yes. Ashe. Show me more. What's the advice for this energy for Jessica? Show me the advice. Carrying connections. Wow, my love. Your prayers are being answered. You got 16, 15, and 14. 111 654. Listen, when Archangel Gabriel, oh shit, Archangel Gabriel and Archangel Michael together, honey, you did it just by you saying that. My fear of abandonment and not being worthy of being loved. Once you can see that and look at that and just say that this is what it is, you know that you are here to bring that love to yourself, right? You do know that. You do know that the best love you're ever going to receive is only going to come from you. Whatever love you give to yourself that's what's going to be reflected back to you through another person. You have here patience, appreciation, and caring connections. It's in that order. You have the angel of temperance around you. You're ready to do what's uncomfortable, because if you allow Archangel Gabriel and Archangel Michael, Archangel Gabriel is going to help you to express the truth from the root of it all. Archangel Michael right here. Because Archangel Michael is working on getting everything out of your life that is not allowing you to be victorious, especially when it comes to the yin and yang. You building from the perception of you. Everything that you are building right now, my love, is your perception of what it is that you're focused on. Are you focused more on fear, or are you focused more on love? Those are the only two paths and the only two options you have right now. Focus more on love. It went right to Archangel Gabriel. The affirmation: my throat chakra is open to its perfect, healthy state, spinning with the beautiful energy of freedom and self-empowerment. I am free to express myself in every way. It's time to let go of any old fear of confrontation and stand up for yourself from now on, is the message of Archangel Gabriel. You may have had trouble with expressing emotions and ideas in the past, but Gabriel is here to tell you that your soul longs to take this leap now. Not tomorrow, not next week, now. Right now. This angel opens you up to the truthful expression both with yourself and others. Okay? Be aware that true communication includes how you speak to yourself. So never deny your profound integral value. Speak up for yourself. Write in your journal. Let your words flow. Now is the time to express yourself fully and freely. And the universe always honors your choice to do so. The universe has been waiting on you to give you the life that you truly desire from your heart space that is filled with love and no abandonment. The universe has been waiting on you to declare that. What's your advice for Jessica? Three of Swords. This is what you're clearing out. This is what you are clearing out, my love. The sorrow, upsets, confusion, sadness may have to do with the Libra, Capricorn, or Virgo, or the timing of October 3rd to the 15th. Call on Archangel Gabriel and Michael, especially in moments where you have had difficulty in understanding why you were afflicted with so much sorrow. Call on Archangel Gabriel and Archangel Michael to help clear out the reasons why you were inflicted with so much sorrow. I have one more message here. Yeah, justice is here for you, beloved. Just be sure that any connection that you step into, it's one that truly cares about you, not from a wounded state. Because notice that when people meet, there's a tendency to speak on traumas, and this can create a trauma bond. Okay. One more message here for Jessica. That was the 7 of Wands. Stand your ground. And we have King of Cups. And then a 3 of Cups. Okay. That once you do this, all right, you'll be able to reconcile with someone who is emotionally intelligent, intuitive, family-oriented. And this is the carrying connection. It could come from a water sign. Sun, moon, Venus, Mars, rising. Mercury, I'm getting strongly. You wouldn't have to explain yourself to this person. They have a sense of who you are. But this is because you have a sense of yourself and no longer, creating these connections, because you have victory at play right now, my love. Number 28, victory is at play for you. You're no longer the victim. You are the victor. Okay. And this could also be what it is that you're asking to clear out, something having to do with the Scorpio, or situations where you were expressing the depths of your emotions and it was just thrown in your face. But situations like that are just showing you what you have to release. You're more than welcome to, my love. Okay. Just email me and we'll take it from there. Also in the community tab, you'll see the services that I do have so that way you all can have a heads up as to what's what. Okay. Let me get one more for you, Jessica, from the angels and ancestors. Let's see what the angels and ancestors have for you. Okay. Then we'll be going to Aisha. Aisha, are you here? Just want to make sure she's here for now. Look at that. You are not alone. Drop your shields. Guardian angel, protection, guardian. Yeah, you definitely have. This could also be why you're seeing feathers too. Pick them up. Pick them up. Especially if you see a white feather. Pick them up. Okay, honey. Final message here for Jessica. Final message for Jessica. Shed old skin and set your sights higher. Come on now. Come on, baby. Come on. It's time for you to shed old skin, my love. The same symbol that's behind the hermit. So you're being asked to step into solitude and silence, have the conversations with yourself, and fully just continue to release the way you have been. Ain't no coincidence why, some of y'all show up over here. I overstand. You hear me? With the stargazer, set your sights higher. You may look at that, the hermit right there. The same symbol behind the hermit is behind this serpent here. The same exact symbol. Sriyantra, Sriyantra, Sriyantra. Wow. You may want to stargaze and moon gaze and take note of those intuitive messages that are coming through to you, okay? Yeah, Father Sky, you got the most high masculine energy surrounding you at this time to trust in the unknown. Go beyond your limitations and believe that impossible is possible. You're on the verge of a miracle is the message of the stargazer. Yes, you are. And if you began sweating as I started reading for you, yeah, you one of those that came here to the it's getting released. Whatever that was strapped onto you, that wasn't allowing you to step into the essence of your power that comes from the sensitivity, it's not going to stand a chance now. Mm-hmm. The type of screaming I'm hearing in my head. I look forward to working with you, beloved, if and when you decide. We have the snake here for you as your final message, Jessica. Cast off the old, reveal your true colors, talents, and gifts to the world on page 130, number 13. Transformation. In many spiritual traditions, the snake offers powerful medicine. In tantric teachings, it symbolizes the kundalini, which is a powerful serpentine energy within that allows you to reach your highest spiritual potential. When the sacred ones saw a snake in nature or encountered one in a dream, they knew that there was transformation in the air. For me, the snake card not only represents the shedding of old skin, but moving beyond the limitations caused by carrying the venom of negative thoughts about others or the past. The energy of renewal, extended message is the energy of renewal is washing over your life at this time, Jessica. If for some reason you feel that your true self hasn't been recognized or you've been misread by others, know this energy is now leaving you, Jessica. I'm telling you. As you've been working through your old stories and all the self limiting beliefs that you've accumulated along the way, you've been peeling away a shield of skin that has created limiting experiences. Your own personal commitment to growth has been recognized. Welcome. And now the external world will begin to reflect all of the work that you've been doing within. This is why you're here. This is stage one of the reflection of the work that you've been doing. You're here. If you feel someone you love has misunderstood you recently, they will be able to see beyond that if you're willing to recognize your own challenges. This is a time of renewal, abundance, and connection. Let yourself be reborn and celebrated, Jessica. Beautiful. All praise is due to the Most High. You have Mother Earth telling you, feel loved and comforted. She said, I got you, honey. Look at that. Allow yourself to be reborn and celebrated right there. Right there. That lesson you've learned about abandonment and you're still here shows your power. Yep. Yep. Mm-hmm. Lifting the veil. Questioning everything. Anything unaligned must go. Shame, my love. Welcome to your awakening. Welcome to your awakening, Jessica. Aisha, we are now on your message. Give me one moment, please. Good. I love my empaths. Y'all are amazing, man. Shit. Fucking amazing. Y'all are amazing. Okay. Greetings, beloved. Welcome. Here we go. Here we go. Once again, shout out to Alana and Fatima for joining the channel. Pantera Sol. Y'all already know the vibes. Y'all information will be in the community tab separate for y'all, okay? But let's continue. I was actually getting this. Aisha, I'm coming, baby. I'm coming, my love. Hold on, baby. Aisha, that's a goddess right there. Don't play with that one. Okay? Not on my watch. I'm gonna play with her. Yeah, nah. Here we go. Let's clear this energy. Release the energy source. Hoy te dedico. Clear the energy. Message for Aisha. $237.26. Message for Aisha, beloved. You already know the vibes. Message for Aisha. Message for Aisha. Message for Aisha. You have the hawk. Ooh, way that came out there. Once you change your perception, you immediately carry this energy of the hawk. Inspirational, fearless, and visionary. You're being guided to detach from the mundane and envision your heart's desires, Aisha. See with clarity the opportunity that surrounds your new journey. Stretch and expand yourself. Soar above previous limitations. It's your first message, Aisha. 5:45. Allow your halo to glow, beloved, I'm hearing. Allow your halo to glow, bringing up nourishment, rearing, training, providing for as a parent. Okay, give yourself that love, that nurturing love. Allow your halo to glow. Allow your halo to glow. You'll know when this is happening because obviously someone will tell you you're glowing. That's going to be very significant in terms of you stepping into the hawk's energy. And then we have the heron. It says here, detachment, faith, and harmony. You are being guided to follow your inner wisdom, Aisha. Find clarity and focus on purpose, passion, and joy. Begin now to reinvent yourself and your life. You are a powerful co creator with limitless inner wisdom and infinite potential. Okay, Aisha, that's your first message here. Let's go into the mermaids, see what they have to say. I know the access you have to water. Allow yourself to get in the water and sit under the water, but laying down for at least as long as you can hold your breath. But I'm getting 21 seconds and come up. Do that 3 times. Or this could even be in a salt bath where you allow your whole body to submerge under the water. You can add lavender and rosemary to it as well. Message for Aisha. Wow, that's one of my favorite views, being underwater and looking up. Aww. And then you have here self-employment. You are a born entrepreneur, and your business is surrounded by magical opportunities at this time, beloved. It's time for you to dream big. Everything that you've encountered up until this point was designed for you to take a leap of faith, because there's times when you have situations going on that could make you feel as though you're not being appreciated, but that is just to literally wake you up to appreciate yourself even more. Okay? Self-employment. You have the drive, discipline, and desire to be your own boss, Aisha. This card also shows that you have the magical ingredients for a successful business, Aisha. Heaven wants you to know that you're fully supported spiritually, Aisha. As long as you stay enthusiastic, new opportunities will come to you. Your positive energy attracts customers, clients, and contracts. If you're in the process of opening a new business, now is the time to do spiritual work, praying, meditating, visualizing, and affirming, to conduct research about your business, and to work on yourself by eating healthfully, getting sufficient rest, and exercising regularly. These multiple layers of action will propel you to miraculous business opportunities. And this is on page 30, which is 3, the Empress energy. We are also approaching the 30th. So you can even do that we just discussed about being underwater on the 30th. It's 550 right now. Okay. Let me go into the angels and ancestors message for you. Angels and ancestors, what is the message for beloved Aisha? Let's go, honey. It's given revenge. Okay. So what you're about to step into and what you're prepared to do as far as you're dreaming big, it could give the energy of revenge, but it's not that. That's how much you're going to be stepping into what you're doing. Look at her, unlock the magic within. Okay. And I was picking up strongly on Pele energy too, the goddess of the volcano. Wow. Angels and ancestors, what is the message for Aisha? Look at that. The high priestess. It's time to harness your mystic power and be the light, white witch. The owl. I just got chills. Jab. Message for Aisha. That was a seer. No, high priest. Well, the seer's in there somewhere. The high priest is here, though. See beyond the current situation is a seer's message. There could be energies around you that want to take action, but it has no intention to create. It's weird. Energy surrounding you that do not have intentions to create. And you're someone who's very knowledgeable and wise, and that could be quite frustrating. Yeah, it's time to move in a new direction. What's this? Stay grounded. Stand your ground and feel loved and comforted. I have to see where the seer is. Where's the seer? What is in front and behind her? Be devoted and committed is in front of her, and shed old skin is behind her. Okay. And in this winter season, they're asking you to take care of your needs. No more putting your needs on the back burner. Stand your ground. Feel loved and comforted when you do so. Let's look at this. Like a lily go. Hold firm to what you believe in and are focusing on, Aisha, because it is absolutely right. This is a message from the mountains. Know that heaven and earth are supporting you. Mountains are strong and wise. They are rooted deep in the earth and reach high into the sky. They have been where they are for thousands of years. They have been home to animals. They have been climbed by humans. And now they have seen seasons come and go. No matter what has happened to them, they have remained strong, immovable, and unshakable. And so they offer the spiritual energies of strength and resilience. The extended message to you, Aisha. Mountain energy is powerful because it's firmly rooted in the Great Mother and reaches high to the Great Father. If you are feeling challenged or pressured at this time, Aisha, know that your spirit is more powerful than you think. You are resilient and grounded, and the energy and air of the mountains is giving you the unshakable strength to be who you are, Aisha. Take time to root yourself deeply in the energy of the earth before welcoming in the energies of heaven. If you're not sure what you need to do next, the mountain card invites you to stay exactly where you are. Talk things over with those around you and know that the change will come to you. I'm feeling that you talking to the energy around you has to do with the planet, nature itself, because you got Mother Earth here. Okay. This conversation that needs to be had here is being connected also to the triple goddess energy, the mother, the maiden, and the crone of your entire lineage of both sides. Coming in very strongly here. You will be whole and well at the end of this current situation, and it will not stand in the way of your future growth and expansion. You had to get to the point of where enough was enough in order to see where you have to change. That again also shows you the level of strength you have. Show me the energy here for Aisha. Says, let go of the small thoughts about yourself and see yourself succeeding here with dream big. Notice repetitious signs and your inner guidance, as this can yield valuable information to a new dawn. So you have moving in a new direction twice, showing up in different ways. The worst is now behind you, and positive new experiences are on the horizon. It's time for you to break free, beloved, and surrender any father-related personal issues, or your personal power increases as you give any father-related issues to heaven. Okay. You see her by the mountain, right? Speaking of dream big, on it at that, with it. She's as big as the mountain. Okay, now. Message for Aisha. What is the energy here? Okay. This challenge here that you had a lot to do with attachment. Came out sideways here. 5 and man holding the heart. 545. We just looked at that number for you. That's wild. Okay. Your divine counterpart is going to be someone that is a nurturer, that you don't have to force this or even expect it. It just is, especially once you get back to nurturing yourself. And nurturing yourself has to do with the capability that you have to be this entrepreneur, self-employed, things of that nature. And then you have Angel of Balance. You're very magnetic at this time. So you're going to recognize, you're going to have a clearer understanding, overstanding of what it is that's been deceitful in your life, so you can move in a new direction. 529, so you can close it out. That's 10 of Swords. You have Angel of Balance and hostilities. Okay, so the Angel of Balance is coming in to clear out the hostilities that has been going on in your life that was challenging because there was such a heavy attachment to it. Because you had attachment that came out here first. You see where you're at right now in this energy, beloved, and so we can discuss this, clear it out. Show me this. Where's Aisha in this energy? Show me the energy of Aisha. Tower moment. Things are happening all of a sudden. Because there could be a lot of chaos you're experiencing at this time, but it's bringing forth change. Look into the affirmation for your galactic signature, as that first line is going to show you the way you bring order into the chaos. That first line of that affirmation for you. Okay. Anything that you've been attached to, there's been a tower moment. Because the angel of balance is here to clear out any form of hostilities that's in your life that has been blocking you from transforming. 26, that's also an 8. But this will also be connected to, let me see, 6 of Swords, 7 of Swords, finally moving on from situations where you know you have to be more careful with yourself and your emotions. This could have to do with the group of people or recognizing what can no longer be in your life for the long haul. It's not destined for you to be around this energy or whatever this is as to where the tower moment has occurred, because it's not for the long haul. It was just for the season for you to grow. Wow, the devil. Shit. Okay. 2 of Wands. You've been at a crossroads with this energy for a while now. It went from 16 to 15. This is also for you an answered prayer. What you've asked for from your heart space and the truth of all that you are is why certain situations have been occurring recently, is what I'm getting from this, okay? Queen of Pentacles. Speaking of self-employment, dreaming big. And the Hermit. It's time for you to go into hermit mode, solitudes, retreat and recharge. Retreat and recharge. More about the mountains. More about the mountains. You are certainly someone who is powerful. A star is given strong Emperor star energy. There could be a certain energy regarding a woman here, because the Queen of Pentacles, this is not the first time she showed up, because she's here too. There's a certain contract you have here to a woman in business that needs to be closed out. Because contract is right here. Well, let's say if you have an idea and no one is seeing your idea. 594. Well, this could be, you know, the Queen of Pentacles could also be you, because that's Capricorn energy where you're getting in your own way. 594, lead weight. Okay, plummet. Okay. This is about drawing the line. It's time to draw the line here. Tell me more about the Queen of Pentacles. Wow, the High Priestess. Breathe. Just breathe it out. Breathe it out. Because you're highly aware of everything I'm telling you right now. Because with this High Priestess showing up, yes, you can see right through a lot of BS that is around you. Forgive yourself for holding on to certain situations. It's not your fault. You just needed enough of you needed more to say enough is enough. You just needed whatever occurred to bring you to that space of enough is enough. So they're saying don't feel sorry for yourself. Okay. You have the Sun card and the Page of Wands. Be prepared for amazing news that is coming your way, or it could be this message as well with the High Priestess right before it. Okay. Let's get you a wisdom card. Message of wisdom for Aisha. I'm hearing enjoy yourself some more. You may have been working and not enjoying yourself enough. So do things to bring joy back into your life. Message of wisdom for Aisha. Soulmates. And Blissed 22. Soulmates came out here first with the penguins. Give me 1 second. I want to see more about penguins. Because I know one of their greatest abilities has to do with them swimming to the depths of the ocean. We just mentioned that about you, about getting to the bottom and allowing yourself to, just lay there for as long as you can. As if it were your bed. Filtering out the bad energy, leaving them behind. A guardian spirit that protects travelers on their journeys. It also indicates new beginnings. It also symbolizes loyalty in partnerships. They remind us that even in the darkest of times, there is always light. Penguins are known for being loyal and dedicated to their mates, raising their chicks with care and swimming big distances just to find food for themselves and their family. So, okay, speaking of overworking, there could be certain things that you're, doing and it's not being reciprocated, where you're being asked to give that energy to where it is being reciprocated, where you are feeling that love being returned. Not so much so coming from a space of, expecting it, but it's just, that's the universal law that give as within, so without. Okay, correspondence. Okay. Now I just tasted Snickers. Girl. Soulmates for the penguins. Harmonious partnerships, love, companionships, a relationship fostering personal growth. It says here, the oracle's message: you are meant to evolve and transform with the companionship of others. Certain people enter into your life in order to take you to the next level of healing, consciousness, and authenticity. It is always a reciprocal experience, although the results for each of you will vary. You know these people by the strong pull drawing you toward them, Aisha, and sometimes by strong aversion to them initially too. Soulmates can be friends for life, partnerships for life, or remain in your life for only a short time. It's time to decide what you can build with okay, for the long haul, and that which is not in alignment to release. 611, okay. You may have been in service to situations or providing service to just being yourself, your authentic self, to situations that are not for the long haul. It says here, no matter what, you will be changed in ways you can't possibly fathom now. Pay attention, which you also got here, right? Notice repetitious signs in your inner guidance as they yield valuable information. And it says here for the penguins, pay attention to these people today. They are your greatest gift by seeing what's to be in your life for the long haul or what is just temporary. The relationship message for the penguins. Consider love in its deepest sense. Love so powerful that you will never be the same, regardless of how long your relationship lasts. Consider partnerships and romantic bonds so compelling that they overwhelm you with gratitude or break you open. You also got that too. Break free, right? Go on different ventures and experiences as a way to grow and learn. And some of this has to do with certain partnerships that you are in. They're just part of that your adventure. Or break you open so you will finally claim who you are meant to be. So again, it says, consider partnerships and romantic bonds so compelling that they overwhelm you with gratitude, or break you open so you will finally claim who you are meant to be. Now, this is on page 155, which also connects to the Ace of Swords, which has to do with when your mind is clear, your path is clear, and you'll be able to decide with discernment. Even the companion animal reminds you that it is you who is being rescued and healed. Pay attention, for you are in the presence of a soulmate come to guide you home to the real you. Prosperity message. Strategic alliances are most important right now as you begin to attract the perfect people to support your dreams, Aisha. This is a journey you will share with others, mentors, business partners, helpers, employees, creative partners, friends, and strangers. Open doors for you and step through the portal to join you in a harmonic dance of a collaboration, commitment, and co-creation. This is what you've been waiting for. Speaking of that answered prayer, the protection message. An important relationship brings you to your knees. This is the kind of soulmate who comes with a powerful gift. Your patterns and all your old stories that don't serve your well-being enter into this dynamic so you can heal them. This person is called to a sacred task to help you learn, even if it seems uncomfortable, sticky, or even inconceivable. The question is not, why did he or she do this to me, but rather, what is the gift in this? Look into this mirror. You will only be changed for the better, Aisha. I'm gonna pull one more message from you, from you. This is your higher self. What is your message for her? What is your message for her? What is your message for Aisha? Aisha, are you feeling clearer about the message received? Let me know if this is resonating, beloved. From your higher self to you. Listen, Goddess, yes, I do feel clarity from the message I shared. The message from your higher self to you is, I'm sorry. That's deep. Especially with soulmate coming out there too. Defensiveness, writing past wrongs, and uprooting. The message from your higher self to you, Aisha, is, I'm sorry. But also that your life is a canvas. It's not happening to you, it's for you. You know the vibes. I'm sorry. Message from your highest self to you, Aisha. It says here, we're living in divisive times. When we're hurt and triggered, we tend to see things as a personal attack rather than an opportunity for healing. If we're to find true peace and unity, we need to drop our defenses and see things outside of right and wrong. As souls, we intrinsically remember unity and yearn for it here on earth. Perhaps this is why it feels so painful when we experience the opposite. But it's crucial to remember that we can't simply bypass reality and pretend that unity, love, and forgiveness are here. This is one of the greatest challenges for starseeds. To bring about unity, we must first acknowledge the ways in which both we and the world have been divisive, personally, ancestrally, and collectively. The shadows, hate, wounds, separation, severing, wrongs, and sadness. You may be called to explore how you, your ancestors, or your society have consciously or unconsciously inflicted pain on others. To find a way to drop the armor around your heart and see things as they truly are for all people. To say, I'm sorry with an open heart and mean it. To be part of the healing rather than the perpetuation of inherited conflict or oppression. This isn't about blame. It's about unwinding the patterning that got us here. You may be called to devote your time to causes you believe in and do the healing work on your ancestral line. Starseed, soul inquiry, your higher self question to you, Aisha. How are you being called to drop your defenses and unwind past wrongs? I said one more. We have wait. It's not time yet. Things are being woven. Let me see what this is. Okay. Double mission here. Lightworker starseed, serve the world by being you. Are you waiting to serve the world by being you? Why are you waiting? It could have something to do with clearing out the lineage as well. With the Queen of Pentacles, we have Saturn, Capricorn, someone who is of great authority. There's a certain habit that may be connected to them that you were just there to experience, to change it. The details are being woven step by step. Look at how they have this in the book as far as the details being woven. Step by step. Speaking of mountains, 31331. In our fast, loud, reactive, comparative world where an instant response is so often expected and at times even the currency, it can feel almost impossible to take a breath, let alone give ourselves the space to rest, wait, and reset. We're so often in overdrive, expecting instantaneous results over and over again. And when guidance doesn't come at these extreme speeds, it can feel as though something's gone wrong. But often not receiving guidance is guidance in itself. I felt that too throughout your message too, where there's so much more that I wanted to, not so much that I wanted to say. I said everything that had to be said. But there's something about the stillness and the quietness and you connecting to your emotions and connecting to the water that's all around you is what's important at this time. When you ask for guidance and don't receive it, it can often mean wait, it's not time yet. Okay. The details are being woven. Our challenge is to keep trusting when on the surface it appears that nothing is happening. To remember that no matter how long or bitter the winter, spring does always come. To remember that you don't need to solve all of the world's problems in a single day. And this could simply mean also solving other people's problems ever that don't want them solved. This card is your permission to slip, to slow down, switch off, and rest. You're being reminded to have patience and to trust the mystery of life, to trust that things are being woven on your behalf. It may not be happening to the timeline you'd like, or want rather, but if you gather up the patience, it will be orchestrated better than you can ever imagine. Your star seed soul inquiry message: how can you slow down, be more patient, and wait? Whoa. That has to do with the Two of Wands, Mars in Aries. And final message for you, beloved. This time is asking you to slow down so you can plan for your future, as you will be making progress, activating possibilities, choosing between your comfort zone and new adventures. It's asking you here, you need to make a choice to really do that thing you want to do or not. You can dream it and envision it, or you can begin to live it. Planning and imagining can have us feeling as though the observers of a dream and our actions is the only way to bring that dream to life. It's time to choose between the wand that's cozily rooted in the place you already know, or the one that leans into your exciting new possibilities. Take a deep breath, because self-initiated change can be scary. The only way to take strides towards your goal is to make your move. Learn that thing, Aisha. Call that contact. You also got that here coming up after break free, father healing. Under that was consult an expert. Okay. Call that contact, make that action. Non-action won't get you there, and will have you feeling the angst of dreaming the dream instead of walking the talk. Use the fire energy of the wands to initiate your shift. The affirmation: the world is filled with opportunities for adventure, and I welcome them into my life with planned action. The world is filled with opportunities for adventure, and I welcome them into my life with planned action, Aisha. Okay. So welcome with open arms, beloved. The life that you desire, not your comfort zone. Spontaneous awakening, activation, integration time. So get another look at your North Node and your Jupiter, and meditate on that information of your North Node and your Jupiter, because it's integration time. Jupiter is that placement in your chart, which will show you a lot about, you integrating the lessons learned. And in this integration comes expansion, because this is where you'll also be able to connect with those that seek the information that you have. All right. You're so welcome, beloved. Ashe. This message will be safe for the collective integration time. Love and appreciate you as well, Goddess Aisha. Ashe, beloved. Shout out to everyone here. 3:20:02 on the timer. 3:20 signifies spring. That was the first message you all got as the collective. It's time for you to see your seeds grow. Yes, we're in the season of planting, but we're also at the end of the year of the rabbit. And that comes with a gift, a reward. But you, in order for you to receive that, whatever no longer serves you, and then it has come to the surface in this spiritual year of 7, whatever no longer serves your spiritual path, you must let it go, beloved. Okay? And be ready to receive the abundance and support that comes with passion and love. Be ready to receive that. Are y'all ready to receive that? Unconditional love, abundance. And you will. And you will. You just have to feel that energy here in your gut. I wills, the solar plexus energy as well. And again, be mindful as to the way 3:21:21, as to the way you're feeding yourself, and feed your body to recharge. Not as an emotional reaction to a situation. Okay? I'm actually going to recharge myself. All right? And I'll see y'all. Let me just make sure I don't have any other requests here. Make sure we have everybody covered. Yes. All right, y'all. Shout out to Aisha, Jessica, and Amina for your currency exchanges and personal energy updates. Ashe, ashe, ashe. All praises due to the Most High. I'll see you on the next message, all right? Later.